last week and a half. So
Smart
we've
move.
kind of been the highest price in the market on Houston pretty much constantly. So when that's the case, you kind of steer clear from some people who might be shopping for a number. Sure, it's going to go on every parlay, but by making them pay a little bit more, the parlays pay a little bit less. So as far as we've gone, it's been not as bad as it probably has been in other spots.
Well, the Mariners officially fell a half game behind the Astros.
That deficit will grow.
Exactly. So did people cash in with that ridiculous 13-2 run for the Mariners to open the season? And have they given up on the Mariners? If they did cash in early, what are you seeing with Seattle now coming back to earth?
Seattle doesn't get a lot of public run because they don't have the big-name pitchers that the public likes to bet on. So they never really got on in the first place. And if you look at them, yeah, they've regressed a little bit. They've lost 5 in a row, but they've lost 5 in a row to Cleveland and Houston, coming off winning 6 in a row against the White Sox and the Royals. So I don't put too much into either winning or losing streak just solely based off their opponent.
How about the Brewers? Now, they don't have big-name pitchers either, but they've got big-name offensive players, particularly Christian Yelich, who the guy's a machine at this point. They were a very popular team last year because they had that kind of underdog personality, and I think people really liked them. Is the same thing happening this year in terms of them getting support? Because Yelich has been phenomenal, and they're playing good baseball. They lost today, but, 12-7 is a good start.
Yeah, sure is, and they're one of the more public popular teams. We've talked about this in the last couple of weeks, Dave. We weren't high on this team coming in, and they are just scoring runs. They are giving up some runs, too. I look at this 12-7 start. They do have a negative run differential, so maybe they got a little bit of luck going their way. But, they're just popular, and if they keep winning, the books will keep losing.
So the Atlanta Braves beat up Robbie Ray yesterday and then proceeded to watch their bullpen give up 7 runs down the stretch of that ballgame with, 4 different relievers getting tagged pretty good.
Walks, hit batters. I mean, they couldn't throw a ball over the plate.
And Craig Kimbrell sitting out there waiting for someone to sign him. Number one, is Atlanta attracting any attention in the betting markets? Is Atlanta overs attracting any attention in the betting markets? And 2, how do you convince the Braves to open up the checkbook and sign Kimbrell?
Well, we actually took a bet on the Braves to win the NL East at plus 425 in the last couple of days. And, their bullpen, it's just not very good. And they need Kimbrell, but how much is he worth? And, looking at the playoff run of the Red Sox last year, Cora beat him into the ground, and he looked gassed at the end.
I agree.
Yeah.
And, he's been a decently high workload guy for a long time, asking for a lot of money. And relievers are kind of a dime a dozen. You see these guys come out of nowhere and be really dominant. Signing relievers to huge deals it just doesn't seem like positive EV for these teams. And do they need Kimbrell? Yes. Is he going to be as good as he's been in the past? I don't know, and if he's going to sign, he's going to have to lower his asking price.
No, I would agree with that. But when you're the Braves, and now Vizcaíno's got another shoulder problem, and that could sideline him for a while. They got nobody else to finish games out there. If you're Seattle, which gets off to this great start, but their bullpen absolutely sucks. If you're in contention early, don't blow it. I mean, even if Kimbrell's not going to be, and I don't think he'll ever be as dominant as he once. This guy was amazing for about 3 or 4 years. I don't think that's ever going to happen again. But he's still a guy who can get people out. I mean, you got to ante up and give him a bunch of money for 1 year if you're spending it elsewhere in your team, as the Braves are. Look at the contracts they've extended recently. I mean, they're trying to win right now, so why wouldn't they just say, all right, look, we got to try and win these games. Welcome home.
I'm with you, Dave. As far as Kimbrell goes, he's a guy who knows how to get guys out. He's a big game pitcher. He's been there. He's done that. So, yeah, if you're the Braves, it's probably worth giving him a go because they are a team that can contend in the NL East, and they can contend right now. If you're the Mariners, the start might be a bit of a mirage. They've scored a ludicrous number of runs. That has to regress, and I think as much as Jerry Dipoto likes making moves just to make moves, I think Seattle's a little bit more realistic about their long-term chances, and he's probably a better sign for the Braves than the Mariners.
So last week we had something, and I got to eat crow on this. I said Tiger.
So I never thought he'd
no
win another
chance.
major.
I mocked people with Tiger tickets, and obviously, he who laughs last laughs best. I was wrong, dead wrong, which is one of the reasons why I don't play a whole lot of golf. But what are you seeing in terms of action for this week, and what are you seeing on Tiger future market? Are people betting on Tiger to win every major down the road? Is this resulted in an explosion of golf betting compared to what you normally get?
Well, it will. As far as Tiger's concerned, it definitely will. It does nothing but increase handle. The golf betting market is better if Tiger is contending or, in this case, winning. He's going to go off as the favorite, I would assume, in the PGA Championship. He's going to take a bunch of money, and it's just going to bring a whole lot of money into the pool regardless, because people just want to watch this tournament. As far as this week goes, the Heritage Classic, really tight track, tiny greens, track you can't hit driver on very often. Looking at guys who play irons well and have a really tidy short game. You're going to miss greens this week just solely based on their size. So, a guy like DJ heads the market, and he only plays this week because he's an RBC guy, and RBC has the sponsorship, so I believe he's required to play. Not at all a Dustin Johnson track. He's not going to be able to hit driver very often. And if you look down the list of leaders or winners that have been here in recent years, it's all guys that really didn't contend and or play at Augusta the week before. So I'm almost willing to look past Johnson, Schauffele, Molinari, and Kuchar, guys who were in and around the lead all weekend. And looking elsewhere, a couple names stick out. Jim Furyk, for one, phenomenal course history here. His game suits this track absolutely perfectly. He's gone from his game completely disappearing to being almost back to old form. He's won here twice, 2 top tens in his last 5 starts worldwide. 30-1 looks awful interesting. Another guy I'm looking at, tour rookie Sung Jae Im, in incredible form. Has 4 top 7s in his last 8 or 9 worldwide starts. Excellent short game, excellent iron player. Can find him as high as 45 to 1 around town. So he's another one to look at. And here's another tournament where if you can go down the odds board and find a guy that, has a good short game, has the irons dialed in, probably worth taking a shot because really, really have some ability to fade the short prices this week, I feel.
I agree with you on the guys who are in serious contention at Augusta. I mean, there's no way I want any part of Molinari this week. If he goes out and plays great, more power to him. But one guy who was interesting to me was DeChambeau, who had a fantastic opening round at Augusta and then just vanished. I would think he'll be a little bit motivated after blowing himself out of the tournament on Friday. I mean, he made the cut, but that's about all he did. And he's a shot maker. He's the type of guy on a course like this could be dangerous.
Agree, Dave. And he's played here 3 times. He finished 3rd last year and 4th in 2016. He was in great form until about 2 months ago. He's kind of lost his way a bit, but like you said, he had a great Thursday. So his game is still there. It's a matter of putting it together for 4 days. Of all of the short prices that you look at, he would probably be the most attractive, in my opinion.
Always something attractive going on at Caesars Properties around town. Fill us in.
Yeah, we got. They just announced a band that seems to appeal to all age groups. Has just announced a residency. Journey is coming to Caesars. The shows aren't until October, but the tickets go on sale this Friday. There are only 9 shows. I would expect them to sell out fast. If this is something that interests you, don't wait around on tickets. Buy them now. Another one, Celine Dion has been there for a long time. Her residency will end forever on June 8th. She is doing 4 shows a week for 3 weeks starting May 14th. If you want to see Celine Dion, there are only 12 more dates to see her.
All right. And, of course, when you're at any of the Caesars properties, if you don't have your mobile account yet, set it up, because if you want to get involved in the fun of in-play wagering, especially with the golf tournament. Look, the PGA is not far away. And if you had access to the app last weekend, there couldn't have been anything more fun than getting involved while that tournament was going on and all the excitement on Sunday. But you got to have the app to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to have the app, and it's not just good for golf. It's good for pregame. It's good for futures. If you want to check prices and see, a team that you like, Caesars has the best future prices on. You don't have to get in the car and drive to the strip. Just hit a couple of buttons, and you got action. Also, if you happen to be listening to this program online and you're in New Jersey, all new customers with Caesar Sports in New Jersey, you get a match bet for free to $300 on your first deposit.
I'm heading for Jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a bad deal. Jeff, it's always a pleasure, man. Thanks.
You got it, guys. Talk soon.
Jeff Davis, Director of Trading at Caesars Entertainment. Good spot.
Guess what we get to talk about when we come back?
What?
It's not on the sheet you sent out because they just came out.
Oh.
We've got week 1 NFL lines.
Oh.
Hot
all
off
right.
the press.
Good stuff. And we've got a special guest coming in as well.
The Las Vegas Sports Line.
Time to start planning for the 2019 swim season. Call B&D Pool Plastering and remodel your tired-looking pool. With B&D's 2019 swim season pricing, beat the rush. For a free estimate, call B&D Pool Plastering, 702-644-8980.
On February 18th, Sherry Lynn hit 4 nines, clearing her Gambler's Bonus 4-of-a-kind bingo card for over $15,500. Sherry Lynn hit big on quarters, and so can you with Gambler's Bonus. It's why you play the game.
Hey guys, have you been hearing about low T and testosterone therapy? Testosterone is the cornerstone of a man's health. After age 30, we may lose about 2% of our testosterone each year. This causes us to lose energy, get fatter, lose sex drive, and disrupts our sleep. We think we are just getting old when that feeling is really caused by low T. Universal Men's Clinic has local medical providers specializing in restoring your testosterone. We have had success with many patients.
Our medical staff will monitor every step of your progress, evaluating your blood levels and symptoms. Within a few weeks, many patients have reported more natural energy and a better sex drive.
Book an appointment today, and your office visit will be free. We're open Monday through Friday and Saturdays. Call Universal Men's Clinic at 702-430-6994. That's 702-430-6994. Or visit universalmensclinic.com.
MJ Christensen at Boca Park. More than just a store that sells jewelry, Cliff Miller.
Oh, absolutely. We're your one-stop shop. Whatever it is in jewelry that you need, whether it's a repair, appraisal, we've got 4 certified gemologist appraisers on site, so we do most of the appraisals in Las Vegas.
Take your dated heirloom and create something new. MJ Christensen, something special for the love of your life. Located at Boca Park. Follow us on Facebook for exclusive offers.
Napoli's Pizzeria, the Valley's #1 name in pizza, is having an April pickup special. Meaning, if you order a Napoli pastrami sub with fries, pick it up at any of the 3 Napoli's locations in the month of April, and your cost is only $6.99. Again, it's Napoli Pizza's April pickup special. Just $6.99 for pastrami sandwich and fries. And since everything is prepared fresh each and every day, you know it's delicious. Napoli Pizzeria, locations on West Sahara, North Nellis, and in Henderson.
Nevada businesses have been through some tough times, and we've been right here with you through thick and thin, helping self-insured groups get the best workers' comp programs, affordable coverage that meets your needs, and a company that stands by you all the way. From helping establish safety programs to conducting inspections, we are here when you need us. Pro Group Management is the national award-winning team you can trust to stay with you. After all, we've been here with you for over 20 years, through good economic times and bad. Find out how to have Pro Group Management work for you. Visit our website at pgmnv.com to receive a free cost savings analysis now. That's pgmnv.com. or call our Las Vegas office at 702-740-4380. Pro Group Management. Workers